1-2.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
I really hope she's doing the game by herself. Huh. Huh. Just today, or? They finally found it on the benches out front. That's what it was like, huh? Well, guess those boxes aren't bombs after all. has more points than 21 or 22.
You told me TJ and Nate are both lazy.
I know.
That's why they get the lazy.
Not even in the league. No, one of their great second call, he's not even in the league. There's no one in the league. Now there is. 2, 3, okay. Slogan's too slow to play fast. That's true. What? He's shooting one now. He missed his first.
Yeah. Missed them both. Oh, and he got the rebound. And then the ball went out of bounds. Plattner got a play to get the ball all the way down the court and score in 2.2 seconds. Is that something you practice a lot? The 2-second offense.
And we welcome you alongside for high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. The JV contest just concluding in overtime here at Voschel Gymnasium. And we're ready for the start of the varsity contest just moments away. It's the Pittsfield Sockies taking on the third-ranked team in Class 1A in the West Central Cougars. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Jack and John are alongside as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, where you can watch each and every game we bring your way, and lots of them coming your way throughout the season, including this matchup tonight. Tonight's broadcast and all of our broadcasts would not be possible without the support of our great sponsors, and they are Great Rivers Bank, Trash Queen, Pike County Real Estate, Niebuhr Funeral Home, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Cascom, Illini Community Hospital, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Lanham Chiropractic, Mid-USA Landscaping, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Gianni's Pizza, Best Systems Insulators, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris, Matt Hughes Channel Seed, FCA of West Central Illinois, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray. Also Deer Wester Grain Services, City of Pittsfield, Abney Home Improvement, Real Net and Twine, Steve Smith Painting, and Bowlers Universe, along with the Pike County Express and Press Yours on You. Those are our sponsors who help bring the games to you. We encourage you to shop and spend your money with those local sponsors who are helping make local quality broadcasts of high school sporting events such as this available for you. It's West Central and Pittsfield from a packed Voschel Gymnasium. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in West Central Illinois and Northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, greatriversbank.bank. That's the site you need to remember when you're looking for loan services. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. They're glad to see you in any of their locations, but you can also apply for a loan right there from your computer or your smartphone, maybe your tablet. You can log on to greatriversbank.bank. Just learn how easy that loan application process is. They are proud to be member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Pittsfield Sockies are at 500 on the season as they fell to Southeastern most recently last Friday night in Augusta, and it doesn't get easier for the Sockies. In fact, probably one of their toughest stretches of the season right now, as they'll take on 5-0 West Central. Then on Friday night, they travel to Riverton against a high-quality Hawks squad before hosting 3A Jerseyville here on Saturday afternoon. So a tough stretch of basketball for the Sockies this week, and Brad Tomave designs that schedule to be challenging, and some years more than others, and this one is a challenging week for Pittsfield here, starting with a home game tonight. West Central 5-0 on the year. They've beaten Beardstown 75-60, Minden Unity 78-45, Southeastern 72-53, Western 74-48, and their most recent win was last Friday at Bluffs in a 75-44 win over the Brown County Hornets. So they'll take on Pittsfield tonight. They've got ISD coming up on Friday in a conference matchup for this Cougar squad. They're state ranked for a reason, folks. They are very, very good. Return all but one player from a team a season ago that made it to the sectional. And this West Central squad, let's be honest, they're going for broke. It's state tournament appearance or bust for this West Central team, and they've won 20-plus games. They've been building for the kids that are going to be seniors to get to this senior year, and they're looking to take that next step. Not just satisfied with winning a regional, but looking to get to Peoria in March. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll talk more about the matchup on the other side of this timeout.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls, and Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared. But is your internet?
It's taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry. You can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The West Central Cougars, the Pittsfield Sockies coming your way tonight here on Central Illinois Sports. Other action this week, as we told you, Friday night at Riverton. Saturday afternoon, we'll bring you the junior varsity contest starting at 2:30 in the afternoon, and the varsity contest to follow at 4 o'clock here against the Jersey Panthers from Boschel Gymnasium, and an early afternoon start time for the Socky squad. And Jack, Socky's coming off really, not to discredit Southeastern because I think they're an up-and-coming team, but a loss that this Pittsfield squad at this point in their careers should not have had.
No, they haven't played well there in a long time. I think it's a mental game. But, you know, I just find it interesting because we talked before the game, what happens if you can't make your three-pointers? I wasn't trying to predict anything that night, but they couldn't hit a three-pointer and were like 1 of 11 or 1 of 12 before they finally got one in the fourth quarter. And so they've got to make some adjustments. On the other side, I've got a question for you. West Central is just 5-0. Does that mean they only played 3 games at Beardstown?
I would say so, Jack.
I mean, what kind of a early tournament do you play that you only play 3 games?
They had an odd number of teams, so one pool played more games than the other, and they were in the smaller pool, evidently, to start the season. But they're off to a scintillating start, and Gabe Cox, the senior point guard, averaging, look at this stat line, 22 points a game, 6.6 rebounds, 6.6 assists.
Yeah, but he's turned it over 26 times. Of course,
22.
He has to handle the ball pretty much the whole time. And, if you said, who's the guy you got to stop, it's Gabe Cox. I mean, Gabe Cox is like Zach Thompson was for the Triopia squad. You got to figure out a way to make that guy do something different because the rest of them don't flow after that. The rest of them are tremendous players, but he is the fuel that makes them go.
Cox is averaging 22 points a game, and to start the season, you don't see, Cole Howard's only averaging 19, I guess, and just those two guys in double figures, though. But then you've got Ryan Moore, the sophomore, at 8.8 points a game, and the Evans boy, Drew Evans, a senior, 9.4 points a game. So they got 3 guys averaging right around double figures, and that's what makes this West Central team so difficult. They've got a good inside presence, they've got a good outside presence, and they play good defense.
They're not huge, though. I mean, Cole Howard's about 6'4", not the biggest, strongest, most rugged guy on the inside. So you wonder what happens if you have a little bit of size against him. Maybe the Sockies, as they did against Southeastern, need to get the ball down low and see if they can cause some foul problems.
It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. That's their locations. Stop by and see them or learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. A timeout here from Boschel Gymnasium. It's Socky Reader Night as well here at Boschel Gym, so lots of folks on hand tonight to recognize those young readers for their accomplishment, and a good crowd on hand, hopefully to watch a basketball game as well. We'll talk more about it after this.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Mid-USA Landscaping, serving all of Pike County for residential and commercial lawn care. Mid-USA Landscaping can beautify your lawn and property with proper treatment, spraying, seeding, and of course landscaping designs perfect for your home or business. Mid-USA donates to the local area Little League fields and sports fields at your schools, and they are the perfect fit for you. Call them today at 217-577-4900. That's 577-4900. Mid-USA Landscaping for you.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. About 2 minutes away from the Star-Spangled Banner. The starting lineups and the play-by-play of this contest between the Pittsfield Sockies and the West Central Cougars. And keys to this game for Pittsfield, Jack.
Well, the keys are you've got to be in the single digits in turnovers, and around 5 would even be more perfect. And quite honestly, you would love to see a game in the 30s if you're Pittsfield. Get the ball down low, see if you can create a little bit of foul trouble, and make it kind of an ugly game.
For the West Central squad, of course, Gabe Cox is a guy that is really going to be a tough matchup for the Sockies. Don't really have a lot of people that are going to be able to stay in front of him, and that'll be a key for them as well. For this West Central squad, you're trying to come out, and man, there's a lot of expectations on you each and every night, Jack, and you know that you're always going to get everybody's best game. And after a while, when you keep beating people like the way they've been beating them, you can get complacent. They can't afford to do that, and I don't think they will.
I don't know Wesley Hughes to speak of at all. I don't really know him as a player, but I'm really kind of surprised not to see Andrew Kaufman getting quite a bit of playing time for the squad. He's about 6'3", and I mean, he'll take the ball to the hole. There's no doubt about that.
Both teams finishing up their warm-ups here. Thanks to Great Rivers Bank for being our pregame sponsor, as they have been with us on Central Illinois Sports. Hey, while you have a moment before the game tips off, hit that subscribe button on that YouTube channel. We would appreciate it. And that way you can get notified each and every time we go live with the broadcast coming live to you. We love to hear where you're watching from tonight. You can just comment there on your YouTube chat as well to let us know where you're viewing today's game from. Good crowd on hand. Again, it's Socky Reading Night, so we have some youngsters on hand who will be introduced before the game starts, and we'll have the national anthem performed by the Socky Anthem Singers under the direction of James Felpausch here at Boschel Gym.
Pittsfield High School. Tonight's game will be featuring the visiting West Central Cougars in your hometown, Sockies. At this time, would you please rise, bring your hats, and face flag, stop in the gym as our Socky Singers sing their national anthem.
They always get a good round of applause, no doubt about that, when the Socky Singers come out, and they're filling it up with about 12 or 14 young people each time, and we're about to get things going. It is a reader night, and so I thought they usually introduce the readers, do they not?
Let's introduce the starting lineups, Jack. Who are they brought to us by tonight?
Well, why don't we have them brought to you by Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Give them a call at 217-285-5013. Real Net and Twine.
The West Central Cougars and head coach Ryan Seasting are 5-0 on the season. Their lineup looks like this. At a guard, a 6-foot senior, Gabe Cox. At another guard, the 5'10 junior, Wesley Hughes. And at the third guard, he's a 6'1 senior, Drew Evans. At a four, the 6'2" sophomore, Ryan Moore. And at the other four, the 6'4 senior, Cole Howard. Howard, Moore, Hughes, along with Evans and Cox for the 5-0 West Central Cougars. For the Pittsfield Sockies under head coach Brad Tomave, they're 3-3 on the season. Their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard, he's a 6'3 senior, Cooper Priest. At another guard, the 6'2 junior, Peyton Apps. And at the third guard is the 6-foot junior, Cade Tomhave. At a forward, a 6'3 sophomore, Carter Klatt. And at the other forward is the 6'6 senior, Will Guthrie. Guthrie, Klatt, Tomhave, Apps, and Priest for the 3-3 Sockies. It's the Sockies and the Cougars live with you on Central Illinois Sports. We'll tip it off next.
Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. today. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Hey, let's tip it off tonight. The West Central Cougars, third in the state of Illinois, according to the early ratings, and the Pittsfield Sockies at 3-3. Steve Smith Painting for all your painting needs. From one room to a whole house, from a fence to a barn, grain bins, and more. Steve Smith Painting, 217-248-0993. And guess what, Charlie? I'm at Blessing Hospital today. Take a look at the elevator, and there's a huge picture of Steve Smith. Scared me.
The Sockies are in the home white uniforms with the red numbers in black trim. West Central the visiting black unis with the silver numbers in white trim. Guthrie steps into the center circle for the Sockies against the sophomore leaper, Ryan Moore. Doug Elledge, John Shepard, Dwayne Kirkman are three officials here tonight. Mr. Elledge steps into the center circle. The tip is up and controlled by the Cougars in the backcourt. Elledge might have gotten hit in the face there on that. He says he's good to go. Cox with the top of the key, gets it to Howard, hands it right back to Cox. Motion offense for West Central in the early going against the Pittsfield man-to-man. Just underway here from Boschel Gymnasium. Cox against Tom Have, drives free throw line, gives it off to Howard from the free throw line, no good. Rebound down to Guthrie, his first. Outlet pass to Tom Have, pushes into the front court to Priest. Priest will throw a top of the key to Apps. Right side, Guthrie. Over to Tom Have on the wing. Man-to-man both ways to start this contest. Tom Have to Apps between the circles. 7:24 to play in the first quarter. No score in the early going to this contest. Priest with a catch left side. Works it to Tom Have out top. Cox comes out to guard him hard. Over to Klatt. A single bounce and a handoff to Apps. Fakes the three, now puts it on the deck. Out to Tom Have, right wing three, good from downtown. Okay, Tom Have gives Pittsfield an early 3-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard at the 7:03 mark of the first. Cox walks it across for West Central. Off of the Moore screen. Into a double team, needs some help. Now he works it on the baseline to Howard. Turns and faces against the smaller man and Apps. Off the Cox in the corner, he's left alone. Drives in, shot blocked. Rebound, Howard put back, no good. But he's hacked in the act and he'll shoot two shots.
Howard will go to the free throw line, and he is fouled by Cooper Priest. His first, team first shooting foul. Cole Howard, the senior, 3-year starter. Over 1,000 points just a couple of games ago. Will get two free throws. Sockies lead at 3-0 on the 6:46 mark. Howard short on the first.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday, like tomorrow, on a newsstand near you.
Ryan Howard was trying to guard Will Guthrie. Had a hold of him earlier. Kind of anxious to see how that works out. Howard makes the second, and West Central on the board for their first point.
Ryan Moore.
Ryan
Howard was a heck of a player for the Phillies until he popped that Achilles, though.
Well,
Guthrie has it right side.
I put them all together.
Yep, he'll work it out to Apps. Ball is run down by Howard, saves it, but could not secure, so no turnover. Now Guthrie's into a double team, needs some help. Works out of it on a pass that heads to the bleachers, and the first turnover of the night by Pittsfield. 6:26 to play in the first. 3-1 advantage for West Central on the for Pittsfield over West Central on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Top of the key with it is Moore. Right wing, Evans. Spot up three ball, goes short. And Tom Have fights for the board, secures it, and is fouled by Hughes.
Hughes will pick up the foul, his first, team first of the ball game. Western defeats Brussels tonight 72-50 in the first game at North Green on the Trash Queen scoreboard there. 3-1 Pittsfield here. 6:10 left first quarter, and they've got the basketball.
Priest with it on the wing left side, looks out front to Klatt. Klatt will swing it a couple of times, now gets it over to Tom Have. Tom Have on the dribble drive inside is caught, and the ball knocked loose. Tied up, it is... Going to be a held ball. It'll be Pittsfield ball here.
Tomave had the ball knocked away and had a little trouble. Braden Little into the game. Hughes sits down. I thought Little would be a starter from the get-go this year. Gay into the ball game. Carter Clack sits down for the Sockies.
Yeah, man, we saw Braden Little a lot last year as a sophomore. 5'11" junior now, and he's into this game for his squad, the West Central Cougars. Just under 6 to play in the first. 3-1, Sockies on top on their single three-pointer of the night, and they've held West Central without a field goal. Here's Guthrie, top of the key for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. A rebound to Moore, his first. Outlet pass to Cox, wants to push into the front court. With a little stutter dribble, drives in and is fouled, I think, by Priest. Let's wait and see.
I think Tomave's going to get it. We'll see. Yep, Cade Tomave's going to get it on the grab on the arm, his first, team second.
Out of bounds underneath for Howard. Throws it out front to Evans. Right back to Howard on the inbounds play. Turnaround shot in the lane and gets it to go. This game tied at 3. Little fadeaway baby hook shot. And we're not at 3 points apiece at the 5:30 mark of this first quarter. Apps into the front court, works left side. That's Cooper Priest. Priest, the senior, has picked it up. Right wing over to Apps. Apps out top to Noah Gay. Gay will facilitate it over to Tomave. Top of the key, it goes to Priest. Looks down low, nothing going. Now to Tomave. Lob into Gay. Nice help defense from the other side by Little. And the Sockies turn it over for the second time. West Central tried to give it right back, but the ball tipped through a couple of hands and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars on the baseline.
5:08 left first quarter, tied at 3. Important for the Sockies to not play afraid against this very talented squad.
Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Evans. He'll work it out front on the bounce. 5:05 to play in the first. West Central looking for their first lead of the contest. A Little on the wing. He'll find the second man off the curl screen coming through, and Moore rises, shoots off the iron, no good, but nobody boxed out Little. He'll give it off to Moore. Shot up, missed it, but the rebound put back by Evans is good, and it's 5-3 West Central on the first lead change of this contest. Into the front court, Apps works at the left side, Guthrie. Top of the key with the bounce, he goes at the 4:38 mark to Priest. Now to Gay, he'll hand it off to Tomave, who's got all 3 of the points for the Sockies tonight on a single shot. Now Tomave off of the Gay screen. Howard went for the steal. Tomave throws it to Gay, right side Priest. Wide open 3, missed it. Rebound on the play, they'll call Guthrie over the back.
Kind of surprised because Guthrie laid off of the man that time. There could have just been a rebound and no call, but I thought the official was a little aggressive on blowing the whistle that time when the man gave it up. There was no advantage gained whatsoever in that situation.
Joel Clements into the game for the Sockies. Clements is a 6'1 junior, along with Nate Scranton, the 5'9 sophomore. They join Apps, Gay, and Guthrie. 4:17 to play in the first. You were saying?
2-3 zone.
Yeah, they're not very big. They got to play something different here. Out front with it is Cox. Works it left side, Little. Back to Cox. He'll cross over, drive the middle of the lane, gets through all the defenders and in for 2.
Step in front. If you don't, Gabe will make it. That's a 7-0 run for West Central.
7-3 Cougars, 3:56 to play in the first. Guthrie out top to Clements. He'll give it off to Gay. Looking down low to Guthrie. Over through him. Third turnover by Pittsfield. Into the front court with it come the Cougars. Cox on the run out. Drives past Clements. Gets to the rim. Shot up no good. Foul. Then he'll shoot 2 shots.
Gay's going to pick up the foul, I do believe. Gabe Cox to the free throw line. 3:44 left first quarter. And it's a 7-3 West Central lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Brad Tomei wants the timeout. Let's take it to 3:44 left first quarter. 7-3 West Central back after these.
Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
3:44 left in the first quarter, a 7-3 lead for West Central, and Gabe Cox with a pair of free throws can add to that. He's got 2 points on the night. 1 for 2 are the Cougars, and Cox is way short on the first one. He missed everything.
It's pretty rare, a kid that shoots, better than 75% from the free throw line of the season.
Cole Howard tapped him on the head and said, straighten it up, and he did. He made the second. He's got 3.
Makes it 8-3, and now West Central with a little full court pressure. Scranton with it in the backcourt, throws it to Clements. Clements to Apps, who's checked back in, takes it across on a pass that's stolen away by Little if he can secure it, and he does. To Cox, 4th turnover by the Sockies. Into the front court, down low. Kaufman tried the bounce pass across to Howard, and that's a turnover on the Cougars. Their first of this affair. Here's Tom Hay back into the game. He will replace Apps, possibly.
I don't know. Clemens had the ball 3/4 court, and Gay was wide open on the other end by himself. He missed him. Then the next man tried to throw it to him lazily, and that's what caused the turnover.
Here's a lob pass into Noah Gay in the backcourt to Scranton. Now Tom Hay. Little 1-2-2 pressure by West Central in the 3/4 court. Scranton gets it across to Gay. Gay looks down low. Clemens, nice find. Layup up, missed it. And the rebound down to Cox for West Central, his first board. Cox will turn and take it toward the front court for the Cougars. Saki missed a good scoring opportunity there. Right wing with it to Evans. Evans with a dribble. Looks for an opening. Now left side to Cox. Fakes the 3, crosses over, and they'll call him for traveling. Turnover number 2 by the Cougars. Priest will return as Clements takes a chair.
What do you think? Cox might be quick enough to fake out the official once in a while, too, because he is lightning fast.
3:01 to play first quarter. 8-3 West Central on top of the Trash Queen scoreboard. It's an 8-0 run by the Cougars.
Andrew Kaufman into the game right now.
Klatt with the basketball to Tom Hay, still in the backcourt. He'll get it to Scranton. Scranton holds it high above his head. A single bounce of it now to Tom Hay. Needs to get it across, does so to Priest. Priest with the basketball, works toward the wing on the dribble. Into Gay and is fouled by Moore.
Moore will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team foul number 2. When you reach, they'll call the foul on you, and that fella has called most of them so far tonight.
2:46 to play in the first. Ball out of bounds underneath for the Sockies. Tom Hay, the trigger man. There's some moisture on the floor. They'll get that, wipe that, maybe just a skittle.
It's been a lifesaver. I think John Shepard had picked it up.
2:46 to play in the first. Tom Hay looks for the inbounds man. Gets it to Scranton out front. Over on the right side around to Tom Hay. They pressure him on the perimeter to Priest. Now Scranton. Sockies held to just 3 points, and they scored their first 3 in their first possession of the game.
Correct.
Tom Hay right side, right where he shot that 3 a moment ago. He has it blocked. Klatt gets the rebound, drives in. 2 men off of their feet. Shot up no good, but fouled on the play is Klatt, and he'll head to the stripe for the first time tonight.
Howard's going to check in. Moore picks up his second foul in about 30 seconds. 8-3 in favor of West Central. Sockies shoot their first free throws. Carter Klatt's first one rolls around and rolls through. He's got his first point.
Guthrie returns for the Sockies. Howard for the Cougars. Gay sits down for Pittsfield. Moore to the bench with those 2 fouls for West Central.
The sophomore Carter Klatt. Second one up, also good.
He and Moore, neither one played in the JV game, and that would have been a fun battle to see. But they both start on the varsity. Here's a full court pass into Howard, and Tom Hay leaning on him. He'll pick up his second.
Tom Hay picked up his second foul here in the first quarter at the 2:23 mark. 4th team foul already, and to lose probably your best 3-point shooter got to hurt when you're not 6 minutes into the game.
2:23 to play in the first. Cox to inbound for the Cougars. Gets it to Evans. Left side, 3 ball on the way. Finds the bottom of the net for Evans. He's got 5 of his team's 11 and makes it an 11-5 lead with 2:13 to play in the first. Here's the ball stolen away now by Cox as Klatt didn't realize he had a man trailing him. Cox drives the middle. Shot up no good. Fouled by Apps. And 2 shots at the free throw line for Gabe Cox.
Apps first, team 5th already, and Cox has caused almost all of them. 2 for 4 is West Central from the free throw line. 2:07 left first quarter of play, an 11-5 lead for West Central. And the first one's up and good. Cox now with 4. Makes it a 12-5 ball game. 7 points is the biggest lead of the ball game.
He makes them both.
Second one good, and he's got 5.
13-5, 2:04 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Scranton with it in the backcourt to Apps. Works it across to Guthrie. Down low, Klatt off the window, runner up, no good. And on the rebound, Priest fouls Howard.
Howard gets his first rebound. Priest picks up his second foul, the 16 foul at the 1:54 mark. The first quarter, Noah Gay going to check back in.
Second layup opportunity the Sockies have missed tonight, though.
And there was one more pass left. They say 7 fouls. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Priest with 2, Tom Hay with 2, 1 on Apps and 1 on Guthrie is what I've got so far.
1 on Gay.
First one up by Howard, rattles around and falls through.
So bonus with 1:54 to play in the first. That's about as early as you'll see it.
Howard's got 4 points on the night. Second one also good by Howard. He's got 5.
15-2 run by West Central. 10-point lead, 1:49 to play in the first.
15-3 as Tom Hay made that 3, of course, in the beginning of the game.
And they've scored 2 since. Here's Klatt down low. Shot blocked by Kaufman off the board and out of bounds. Last touch by Klatt, says the official. It'll be West Central ball.
Who got the block?
Kaufman. 1:39 to play in the first quarter. 15-5. West Central has the advantage and the basketball. Gabe Cox brings it into the front court for the Cougars against Scranton. Off to Howard. Howard will give it back to Cox. Cox kicks it in the corner. Little gonna fire a 3. Good. Little from downtown to make it 18-5 Cougars. With 1:20 to play in the first. Gay with it is fouled by Little.
Little hits him kind of on the side of the head. His first, team 4th. Ball out of bounds for the Sockies. They haven't controlled the pressure much, and they've gotten caught falling asleep a couple of times, and that's what West Central will do. They'll run a play on you if you're not paying attention.
Apps with the basketball, throws it across the top of the defense to Scranton. In the corner, it goes to Guthrie. Skip pass over to Apps. Apps in the middle to Klatt. Turnaround shot from 6, no good. And the rebound down to Kaufman. His first of the game. Outlet pass to Howard, now to Cox. 57 seconds to play in the first quarter. 18-5 advantage for West Central. Pass free throw line goes to Kaufman. He'll take a single bounce, lobs into Howard, had to come down with it. Goes up now, shot blocked, and we'll say jump ball. It'll stay with the Cougars underneath.
So Guthrie gets the stalemate on his buddy Cole Howard. They've been out at Lowry Park a few times together.
Inbounds pass comes to Kaufman. In the corner, they go to Cox. Cox will bounce it into Little. Little with a shot fake. Now he'll work a pass that's tipped but run down by Kaufman. He'll drive right inside, put it off the window too hard. Howard fights hard for the board. Put back won't fall. A lot of bodies banging around down there. Klatt gets the rebound, this time for the Sockies. 30 seconds to play in the first. Pittsfield down 18-5. Apps with it. Travel, no call. Right side, Gay. Out top, Scranton for the 3. Good. Nate Scranton from downtown to make it an 18-8 score with 15 ticks to play in the first. Cox will bring it across for West Central. A chance to beat the buzzer here. Might see a lob play to Howard. Here's Cox against Klatt. Now they get Guthrie on the switch off. Cox with a crossover, drives middle, past his man, shot up is no good, but fouled, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
You know, it's interesting how tight they called the game out front. Call that one on Gay, correct?
Yeah, they've got him for 2 now on the board.
Thank you. But underneath, they let them bang around like crazy. 6 of 8 is West Central, make them 6 of 9.
Clements returns for Pittsfield. He will replace Gay. On the other side, Hughes comes into the game along with Ethan Slagle, the 6'5 junior, to replace Howard. And it looks like Evans is also taking a chair.
Get a little longer break if you get him out at that stage of the game. Good idea. Second one up by Cox is no good, and a rebound loose. Taken off by Klatt, his second, and the horn blows to end the first quarter. 18-8, West Central with the lead over the Pittsfield Sockies on Central Illinois Sports.
To be thinking about tax planning, you can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Sockies led it 3-0, trail 18-8 after one quarter. It'll be their basketball. 2 of 9, 22.2%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 40%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 5 of 12, West Central, 41.7%. 2 of 3 from the arc, 6 of 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah, the Sakis are in foul trouble. Tom Have on the bench with 2 fouls. Gay on the bench with 2 fouls. Priest on the bench with 2 fouls. So right now they have Scranton, Abs, Guthrie. Check that, Klatt and Clements out there. They'll throw a pass inside. This is thrown right to the defense and stolen away. Turnover number, what, 6?
6.
Into the front court. Evans on the run out is up and in for 2 more for him. He's got 7.
He does, or he's got 5.
Excuse me.
No, he made a 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, he's got
5. All right, thank you. 20-8 Cougars. They counter with Howard, Evans, Little, Cox, and Moore, who's playing with 2 fouls. Now Guthrie tries a pass that's just too hard to Klatt, and another Saki turnover. Their 7th. Tom Have going to check in. Clemens is going to stay out there. It looks like actually Klatt will be the man to take a chair. Hughes returns for West Central, replacing Little.
A lot of defensive assignments missed in the early going here, and I know that's a lot to do with the talent of West Central, but you still got to play the D.
Yeah, that speed of Gabe Cox. What do they say about speed?
Kills.
Yep. Cox has it out front. He's wide open for a 3. He says, I don't mind if I do.
Got 8.
23-8, and Brad Tommy says, let's take a full timeout this time. 7:02 to play in the half. 23-8, advantage West Central. Back after this.
Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Pressure's on you. Highway 24, Camp Point.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
7:02 left in a half, 23-8 in favor of West Central. Quincy leads Rock Island Alleman 38-12 at halftime. Not too many close games that we're getting them on the Trash Queen scoreboard right here. It's 23-8 in favor of West Central.
Tommy with a bounce pass that's tipped and stolen away. Howard gets it down low to Evans. Evans is caught in the lane, shot put up no good, but fouled by Clements.
Clements will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 9 with 6:52 left in the half. A minute 8, 9:08, and they've had 9 fouls called, so a foul a minute. On the other side, put Drew Evans at the free throw line for the first time. 6 of 10 is West Central. First one's up. Line driver is good, and Evans has got 6.
Hey, don't forget about the ugly sweater Christmas party. Ugly Christmas sweater party. Either way you put it, it's going to be a lot of fun at Bowlers Universe this coming Saturday. Exit 52 with tunes all night long to keep you entertained. Check it out at Bowlers Universe.
Evans good on the second, 25-8.
And the lead continues to build for the Cougars. Full court pressure, 6:45 to play in the second quarter, up 25-8. Tomave with it, needs to get it across, does so on the pass to Apps near the sideline. Back to Tomave. And they'll set up the offense with Asaki. Scranton, who has a three-pointer to his name tonight, works at left side, Guthrie. Guthrie at the long skip pass over to Tomave, ready to fire the 3. It's a shot that's way too long, out of bounds off of West Central. It'll stay with the Sakis underneath.
Coach Sisting begging on that one, but there wasn't too much doubt. West Central had the position, just couldn't catch the ball.
He's an animated individual, is Ryan Sisting. Inbounds pass is nearly stolen away, and they'll call foul against Hughes.
His second, 15 foul.
John Shepard, I think, just told Ryan Sisting that's enough, actually.
25-8. Wait till it's closer to get upset.
That's 25-8. Not much to be upset about if you're a West Central fan right now. 6:18 to play in the first half. Tommy with it high above his head, right side to Abs. Abs out of a double team to Tommy. Got to get that ball reversed. Now they do to Scranton. Over to Gay. Look down low, nothing going to Scranton. Way out front, Tomhave with a touch. Right wing Guthrie looks in the post to Tomhave. Quick pass over to Scranton. Deep in the corner, it goes to Apps. High post, Guthrie. Across to Tomhave. Good luck 3 ball. The defender running at him, and he knocks it down from 3-point land.
He's got 6.
25-11, and that was with Moore flying at him. Tomhave towed the line and knocked it down. He's got 2 3-pointers, as Jack told you here tonight. Moore with it in the paint. They'll call him for travel.
Third turnover of the ball game against West Central.
Here's Hughes going to the bench. He will be replaced by Braden Little for the Cougars. 25-11, 5:41 to play in the second quarter. All on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen 320-4320. Call them for all of your residential trash pickup needs. Here's Apps. Long pass into the front court. Guthrie off the window and in for 2 with the finger roll.
His first 2.
Makes it 25-13. A little 5-0 burst for the Sockies. 5:25 to play in the second quarter. Tommy with 2 fouls trying to stay in front of Cox. Tough task there. Howard gets the ball on the handoff, directs some traffic out front. Back to Cox. Over it goes to Evans. Evans dribble drive in the corner, kicks it to Little. 3-point shots and air ball. Tom Have hunts down his 3rd board of the night. He'll turn and take it into the front court for the Sockies on the pass to Gay. Gay will throw it out top to Apps. Apps to Scranton on the left wing. Out front, Apps. Now to Tombe. Probably the best 3-point shooters on the floor right now for the Sockies, and Apps, Scranton, and Tombe.
Add Guthrie most of the time.
And if you can get that ball to the high post and get it reversed, you'll get open looks. Here's a pass out front to Scranton. They'll throw it down low, and Gay just didn't meet the pass that time. That allowed Howard to jump the passing lane. Turnover number 9 by the Sockies. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. We got to meet that pass because Howard's an aggressive defender. He realizes he's not a great big muscular guy. Here's a take to the basket by Cox. He's not a great big muscular guy either, but he's pretty good at getting to the rim, and he scores 2 more.
Got 10, 27-13 now. And they called a foul on Cox, or on, oh my, called a foul on who?
Tom Haber, Apps. Gay.
Gay picks up the foul. I thought he went in clean as the Dickens that time, honestly, but made the layup.
Here's Priest returning. Gay sits down for Pittsfield. On the other side, Hughes and Kaufman have checked back in for the Cougars.
Cox has got 10, 27-13, make it 28-13 now.
With 4:30 to play in the half. Tom Have into a double team in the backcourt. Gets it to Apps, gets it to the middleman, and Priest down to Guthrie. Power dribble, comes free to Priest, who turns around, puts it up and in for his first 2.
He just needs contact on him. That's when he'll make those.
28-15, long pass into the front court. Howard shot up no good with contact. Rebound to Guthrie. Off to Tom Have. 4:09 to play second quarter in a 28-15 game. Tom Have tries a pass that's in traffic, stolen away by Kaufman. On the 10th turnover by the Sockies. And Cox says, let's slow it down and bring it up here, West Central. Up 28-15 with 3:55 to play in the second quarter.
Good possession there. Could have made it almost a ball game.
Cox has a pass tip, but it's run down by Little. Little fadeaway jump shot. It's good.
He's got 5.
And it's 30-15. Lead back out to 15. Man, Little, he likes playing with all these playmakers. He says, man, it's easier to shoot when you've got the 5th best defender on you, and he's a nice player anyway. Here's good ball movement by the Sockies, and they'll get it into Guthrie for a 2. Nice job breaking the press, and Ryan Seasting likes the timeout for the Cougars. 3:28 to play in the half, 30-17. West Central on top. Back with you after this.
City of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season.
Trash Queen scoreboard 30-17. West Central leads Pittsfield. Brown County over Greenfield Northwestern 13-6 after 1 quarter to Greenfield tournament. Liberty leads Southeastern at halftime 20-15. All that on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Gabe Cox gets the ball to Howard on the elbow. Out to Cox. He's left wide open for another 3. Missed it this time. Rebound down to Moore. His putback is blocked. Rebound down to Little on the offensive side. To Cox. Dribble drive inside. Past this man. Shot up no good. And Guthrie grabs the board for the Sockies. A couple of good scoring opportunities for West Central, but they come up empty. 3:03 to play second quarter in a 30-17 ball game. And now a reach-in foul called against Gabe Cox.
Cox will pick up the foul, his first, 16 foul. 3 minutes left in the half. 30-17. 1 away from the 1-1. Pittsfield gave up the 1-1. 3.5 minutes into the game, I think.
Now 1:59 to play in the first quarter, but still very early to be in the bonus. Scranton is out near the half-court line against Evans, has picked up the dribble, needs some help. Apps comes out to get the ball there. To Priest, over to Scranton. Left side 3 ball is short. Rebound is skied high as Howard. He lost his footing and then turned it over. slaps the floor in disgust. Now to Apps, who's not been able to get free for a shot tonight. Lob pass down low. Tomave into Guthrie, off the window, won't roll. And Moore secures the board for the Cougars. His third rebound already. 2:29 to play in the second. Here's Cox, little stutter dribble. They'll call him for the carry.
Fifth turnover of the ball game against West Central once again. I tell you what, I'd have trouble calling it. I don't think his hand ever came anywhere but the top of the ball.
John Shepard wants to give some instruction now to Cole Howard. 2:27 to play in the second quarter. 30-17 advantage for West Central on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Guthrie with it. Gets it to Scranton. Now Priest. Got to get it across to the Sakis. They do so to Tomave right side. Long skip to Apps. Ready to fire the three too hard on the air ball, and the rebound down to Cox. He's off to the races into the front court. Coast to coast, off the window and in for two.
If you don't step up in front of him, he'll have 13 like he does right now.
32-17. Lead back to 15 for the Cougars. Priest and Scranton look to bring it up. Scranton across with the left-hand bounce. 1:54 to play second quarter. Guthrie with it deep in the corner left side. Off to Scranton. Between the circles, Priest now to Apps. Skip pass to Scranton way out front. Takes a single dribble of it to Priest. 1:40 to play in the second. Saki's down by 15 here in the first half. 32 points given up here. There's still 1:30 to play in the second quarter. Long skip to Scranton. Goes in the corner to Apps, turns down the three. To Scranton, right back to Apps. Free throw line to Guthrie. Back out front, Scranton. Now they'll get it back into Guthrie. He'll skip it across really to nobody in particular, but Priest runs it down. Inside, now the ball's tipped, and it's stolen away by the Cougars. Turnover number 11 by the Sakis. 1:11 to play in the second quarter, and now Cade Tomave called for the foul in the backcourt.
Tomave backed up, and the man with the whistle calls another foul on him, his third. Double bonus situation, and that official's been busy tonight calling fouls.
TJ Reel will check in for the Sakis after the first free throw, as it's a two-shot foul. Into the free throw line, Gabe Cox.
9 of 12 is West Central so far on the night. 32-17. Cox is first, rolls around, falls through. He's got 14.
Steve Smith Painting for all of your painting needs. From one room to the whole house, from a fence to a barn or grain bin, Steve Smith Painting can do it all with quality work and affordable pricing. Call Steve Smith, 217-248-0993.
Cox misses the second. Guthrie with his fifth rebound of the night.
33-17 with 1:05 to play in the second. Scranton gets the ball to Guthrie. Long skip pass goes to TJ Reel, the sophomore, into the game. So a couple of sophomores in Scranton and Rio playing the guards out front along with Apps. Scranton with it. Single dribble into Guthrie. Skips it over to Apps. Apps going to fire a three. It's off the mark again. And the rebound down to Howard as it just falls into his lap. 44 seconds to play in the second quarter. Howard already with 4 rebounds. And the Cougars with a 33-17 lead and a chance to extend here. Right wing with it is a lob down low to Howard. And he'll be wide open for a 2 underneath.
Got 7.
35-17.
Biggest lead right now.
I heard Todd Plattner calling out that play from the get-go. Now Cox baits the man into the pass. He steals it away. Shot up good again. 12th turnover by the Sakis. Makes it 37-17 as the lead builds out to 20 with 10 seconds to play in the half. Reel to Scranton. Now to Apps. Apps takes it across in the corner to Guthrie for a three. It's good to make it 37-20. Inbounds pass comes to Cox. He will get a three-quarter court shot up at the buzzer. It's no good. And that's the way the first half comes to an end. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. It's the West Central Cougars on top of the Pittsfield Sakis here at the halftime break by the score of 37-20. We'll have a look at halftime stats and more on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show on the other side of this timeout.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate. For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Welcome back on the Illini Rural Health Clinic halftime show. Proud to welcome Dr. James Ewell, pediatrician, to their team. Dr. Ewell's welcoming new patients. Excited to partner with you and your family to keep your children healthy all year long. Pediatrician Dr. James Ewell. Find out more at IlliniHospital.org. Dr. James Ewell. If you would not interrupt me, I'd get that all out. Halftime score 37-20 in favor of West Central. It was a 3-0 Pittsfield lead in the early going. We were tied at 3. Then West Central went on a tremendous run. Gabe Cox has put on quite a show in the first half. West Central's turned it over 5 times. Pittsfield 12. Fouls not the friend of the Sakis so far tonight. Single foul on Will Guthrie and Joel Clements. 3 on Noah Gay and Cade Tomhave. 1 foul on Peyton Knaps and 2 on Cooper Priest. On the other side, 1 foul on Gabe Cox, 2 on Ryan Moore, a single foul on Braden Little, and 2 fouls on Wesley Hughes that came very early in the ball game. It's a 37-20 West Central lead at halftime here, and we'll tell you more on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show after these.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
Taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
Halftime score 37-20 in favor of West Central over Pittsfield here. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Holidays 7 to 11. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Yeah, learn more about the services offered at Illini Express visiting IlliniHospital.org. Individual scoring in the first half, Gabe Cox with 16 points. Ryan Moore does not have a point so far in the game. Braden Little off the bench has 5. Wesley Hughes looking for his first points of the night. Drew Evans with 7 points, and Cole Howard with 7 points, along with 4 boards. Andrew Kaufman also played in the game along with Ethan Slagle and did not score. For Pittsfield, Tom Have knocked down 2 threes in the first half. 7 points from Will Guthrie, 2 from Carter Clapp, 3 from Nate Scranton, and 2 from Cooper Priest. In the ballgame, TJ Reel also saw action along with Peyton Apps, Noah Gay, and Joel Clements, who did not score in the ballgame. Actually, in the latter part of the first quarter and the early part of the second quarter, Saki's got some opportunities underneath, but threw some passes too hard, and those 12 turnovers, much more than what we talked about in the pregame. Halftime score, 37-20 in favor of the West Central Cougars. More comes your way on the halftime show after these.
Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Mid-USA Landscaping, serving all of Pike County for residential and commercial lawn care. Mid-USA Landscaping can beautify your lawn and property with proper treatment, spraying, seeding, and of course landscaping designs perfect for your home or business. Mid-USA donates to the local area Little League fields and sports fields at your schools, and they are the perfect fit for you. Call them today at 217-577-4900. That's 577-4900. Mid-USA Landscaping for you.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Halftime 37-20, West Central with the lead, and it'll be West Central's ball as we start the second half. Hey, if you want some entertainment, 2 o'clock on Sunday right here at Volschel Gymnasium, James Felpush will be leading the chorus in their Christmas program. And Justin Baggert.
Singing oh well, singing oh well, singing.
And Justin Baggert will have the band here also, and they'll do a great job. Then a week from tonight is the junior high concert at PCS.
That it is, my boy. It'll be West Central basketball to start this.
Why are they starting it there?
Well, they're changing up basketball. It's only been going this way for 100 and some years.
Baseball commissioner must be in charge.
And we're underway in the second half. Nice job by the pep band with the entertainment of the fans here tonight. They get a nice round of applause, as they should. Here's Cox with the basketball. A little pick and roll. Tom Have comes up a little lame. Down low, Moore will get it on the reverse layup, and it's up and in for 2. And the Cougars start the second half right where they left off, scoring points, 39-20, with 7:39 to play in the third. Tom Have, Apps, Priest, Klatt, and Guthrie for the Sakis. Down low, Klatt off the window and in for 2. Nice job breaking the press by Pittsfield that time. That's really not where too many of their turnovers have come from in the full court. It's been in the half court, trying to get the ball entered into the post. And here's an illegal screen going to be called against Moore as Tom Have with a good sales job.
Turnover number 7. Moore will pick up his third foul, first to the second half.
7:20 to play in the third. 39-22 advantage for West Central. Tom Habe to Apps. Still back there. Now to Tom Habe. They work it across to Priest. Tough spot to be in. Down to Klatt. Kicks it back out to Apps on a pass that was a little slower. Apps might have been able to get a shot off. Now over to Priest for a three. It's no good off the iron. And Cole Howard grabs another rebound, his fifth. Into the front court, Gabe Cox on the dribble drive. Drives right in the middle. No help side man there. And Tom Habe called for another foul.
His fourth. First of the second half. Picks it up. A minute and 3 seconds into the third quarter. You got to know when you got 3 fouls. Gabe Cox and his squad, 10 of 14 from the free throw line. 6:57 left third quarter. Cox makes the first. He's got 17 now. Makes it a 40-22 ball game. Second one up by Cox is no good, and the rebound comes off to Gay, his first.
40-22. Into the front court with it is, oh, here's a pass to Priest. Stolen away by Howard, other end, layup good and one. Howard, man, he was waiting for that one, and Priest tried that pass from one side of the court to the other, and you just can't do that with a good team like West Central.
Gay will pick up his fourth foul. Howard with 9 now. The and one comes his way, 42-22. Free throw no good. Guthrie pulls down his 7th board of the night.
Priest with it in the backcourt for the Sockies to Gay. Apps still yet to cross. Now he'll take it across on the pass to, well, I thought it was to Klatt, but I don't think Klatt knew it was coming his way. Howard on the run out. Into the front court. Evans on the pull-up won't fall. Gay goes and gets the rebound for the Sockies. Now he's picked up the dribble, trying to get it away. Does so to Priest. Now Klatt. Slap, no call. To Guthrie. Guthrie the dribble drive inside. The trailer and Klatt, who puts it off the window in for 2. And Brad Tomave says, timeout, please. We'll pause as well. 6:14 to play third quarter. 42-24. Advantage West Central on top of Pittsfield. We're back after this word from Gianni's Pizza.
Delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
6:14 left in the third quarter, 42-24. West Central's got the numbers turned around on the board and lead right now by 18. They've led by as much as 20 in the contest.
And the Cougars are on the attack as Howard has it out front. Holds it high above his head, now tries to drive in, leaves it off on the wing to Evans. Between the circles to Cox. Cox going to work a little pick and roll action with Howard. Howard's now got Scranton guarding him. Good luck. They get it into Howard. Ball knocked away by Scranton. Loose on the court and still loose out there. Bodies all over the place. Tied up. It'll be Pittsfield ball.
A turnover against West Central, their 8th, as the pass was a little low. Howard had a little trouble with it.
It was low enough. Scranton was able to get a hand in on it.
Tell you what, Nate Scranton, probably one of the smartest basketball players I've seen play here at Volschel Gymnasium. This young man uses all his talents, and he's not the fastest kid, but he just does a lot of things right.
Klatt with the ball. He has the ball on a pass stolen away, and they really don't want Klatt to dribble the ball right there.
15 turnovers against the Sockies now, 3 already in the second half.
Just turn and face the hoop. That's what they're really looking for. Here's Evans going to fire a 3, back iron, no good. Rebound down to Priest for Pittsfield. Off to Guthrie. They've got numbers if they can use it, and instead they pull it back and slow it down some. Scranton will take it across. 5:15 to play third quarter. 42-24 advantage for West Central. Scranton to Priest.
Guthrie got his 8th board just moments ago.
1-2-2 half court now. Ooh, Apps might have traveled.
About 6 times and it hadn't been called.
Here's Priest. Works it over on the wing to Guthrie. Quick pass to Priest. Now to Scranton. Just under 5 to play in the third. West Central on top, 42-24 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Out front with it is Priest. Looks in the middle to Klatt. Had trouble with the catch. Gets it over to Apps. Going to try the 3 from there. Too hard. Rebound. Klatt goes and gets it. He'll put it back up and in for 2 more.
He's got 8.
And Carter Klatt, the sophomore, with the good offensive rebound of the putback to make it 42-26 with 4:30 to play in the third. Here's a turnover now, and Hughes, I think, going to be the man called for it.
They're going to call Hughes for pushing off, trying to get position. It'll pick up his third, second team foul, turnover number 9 on West Central. He'll sit down. And did Kaufman come in? He did.
Kaufman's in along with Little.
Nice to have a kid like Kaufman. You know, his dad's the second leading scorer in the state of Illinois all time. Holy cow.
Here's a pass stolen away by Gabe Cox. Larceny, layup, good.
That pass was closer to him than anybody. He's got 19.
Well, the problem is I think, you know, when you anticipate somebody meeting the pass and they don't move, it looks worse. Here's Priest. Turns down the three, goes to Scranton. Extra pass on the baseline, Guthrie. Guthrie to Scranton, now top of the key, Apps. 3:58 to play in the third. 44-26 advantage for West Central in the zone now in the half court. Scranton with it. Over to Apps. Apps going to fire away from there. He finds the bottom of the net.
His first three of the night.
44-29. 3:43 to play in the third. Really, offense has not been the problem for the Sockies. They've been having trouble stringing together any kind of run of stops, though, against this West Central squad.
Last two games, Apps has had trouble scoring, though.
Here's Evans on a little handoff. He'll drive in, left-hand runner up and in for two.
He kind of lost control, but maintained it. He's got 9.
46-29, 3:20 to play in the third. He's left-handed, and he'll hit that shot going to the left. You got to make him try to finish on the other side. Here's Guthrie with a deep in the corner. Skip pass over to Apps. Apps not going to get free for a three. Instead, download a Klatt. Little turnaround in the lane, no good. A rebound, Howard grabs another board. What, 7th rebound for him?
He's got 6.
No, his next one will be his 7th. Here's Cox on a dribble drive inside. Shot up no good. Foul, they'll shoot two.
He'll go to the free throw line, and unless you got like one of those barricades, it's hard to stop him. Guthrie will pick up his second foul of the ball game. Third team foul, shooting foul. West Central will shoot their 18th and 19th free throws of the night. They're 11 of 17, 46-29, 2:56 left third quarter. First one by Cox gives him his 20th point of the night, I should say.
The Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. It's coming up this Saturday at Boulders Universe in Pittsfield. They'll have Exit 52 with you. Great specials all night. Check it out at Boulders Universe for the Ugly Christmas Sweater.
Cox has got 21, one away from his average?
Yep. 48-29, 2:50 to play in the third.
Bobby Stout into the ball game for the first time tonight.
So the Sockies have Stout in, and who sat down? Priest?
Yep.
Here's Apps with it out front. Over to Stout. Stout to Apps, going to try another three. Too hard. Rebound, good box up by Cox, and he'll get another board.
His third.
Pushes it into the front court to Evans for a three in transition, and it's good.
Thing about it is, when they beat you there and then he can that, he's got 12, 51-29 for the team that'll be rated first at Waverly and also at West Central in the Winchester tournament. Stout caught it in the front court and then flew into the back court on the catch. Turnover number 17 against Pittsfield tonight, and we're still in the third quarter.
Howard and Hughes back in for West Central, not to be confused with Howard Hughes. Rest in peace, TWA.
Lots of money and a pilot.
Out front with it is Cox. He splits the double team down to Howard in the lane. Turnaround shot there, good for another two.
He's got 11.
53-29 with 2:02 to play in the third.
Third man in double figures.
Guthrie gets it to Apps, across to Stout. Stout is cut into a tough place there into Klatt. Bounce pass across, finds Scranton. Top of the key to Apps, 1:50 to play in the third. Over to Stout on the wing left side. Off to Apps. Over to Scranton right side. He'll put it on the deck one time. In the corner it goes to Klatt. Down on the short corner, it's Guthrie wide open. He'll turn around and put it in for two more.
Guthrie's got 9 to go with 8 boards on the night.
53-31 with 1:33 to play in the third. Cox with the basketball. Right wing finds Hughes. Hughes will work in between the circles to Cox, and he'll set things up. He's the guy that makes it go for West Central. Cox going to try the dribble drive in, chop it up off the window, no good, but there's Howard to clean up the glass, and it's 55-31.
13 and his 7th board of the night.
Guthrie with it in the backcourt to Apps, now Scranton. Scranton will take it across, the long pass to Guthrie, knocked out of bounds by Moore. It'll stay with the Sockies on the sideline and allow Evans to check in. Hughes will sit down, so West Central's got 4 of their original 5 starters, along with Little out there right now. 1:03 to play in the third, up 55-31.
Pretty good 8-9 man rotation for them.
Yeah, they're deep. They can shoot it. They can play in the post. They play good defense. It's really no doubt why they're a third-ranked team in 1A. Here's Bobby Stout on a miss. And on the rebound, it tipped around a couple of times, found Little. To Howard into the front court, goes around the man. He'll put it off the window and in for 2 more.
Howard's got 15.
57-31 with 40 seconds to play in the third.
Saki's had it down by 14, and I'm not so sure. Maybe a 10-0 run.
Out front with it is Apps. Over to Scranton, fakes the shot. Works out of the double team to Guthrie. Guthrie has the ball tipped a couple of times. Throws a pass to find Stout. Opposite wing to Apps. Apps on the dribble drive in. Shot fake. Gets the man off of his feet. Little floater up and gets it to go.
Apps with another 2 has 5.
57-33 with 15 ticks to play in the third. West Central has the ball. They'll have the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. They're trying to beat the buzzer here. 7 seconds to play in the third. Cox off of the screen. Drives in. Leaves it down low to Howard. Moore out of bounds.
10 turnovers on West Central. 2.4 seconds left in the quarter. 57-33. Let's see if Apps can get it maybe to Guthrie.
He'll get it to Scranton. Back to Apps. He'll fake a shot and travels, and that's the way the third quarter comes to an end. 57-33, the lead for West Central on top of Pittsfield after 3 quarters. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
West Central had the basketball starting the fourth quarter, leading by 24, 57-33. They're 21 of 35, 68%. 4 of 10 from the arc, 60%. 13 of 18 from the free throw line, 68.4%. Saki's 13 of 31, 41%. 5 of 14 from the arc, 35%. 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
And West Central starts the final quarter with Cox going to fire a 3 off of the pick. It's an air ball, rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Pittsfield ball here.
Give us time to tell you, Route beats Triopia 61-42. Quincy over Alleman 60-29. And what Brian Shoemaker tells us is the first Western Big Six game on a Tuesday night ever in the history of the conference.
7:40 to play in the contest here. West Central up 57-33 with the full court pressure. Priest gets it across and throws it away. The end of the front court, Cox on the run out. Shot put up is good and makes it 59-33.
He's got 23.
7:25 to play. Tom Abe with it to Gay. Gets it across to Apps. Apps into a double team and he has it poked away, stolen away. On the run out is Evans this time. Missed the runner. Rebound though down to Little. He'll give it into Howard. Howard's shot is off the window, no good. And Guthrie grabs the board for Pittsfield and is fouled by Howard.
Guthrie will pick up his 9th board of the night. Howard will pick up his first foul of the evening. Just the 3rd foul on West Central in the second half. Full court pressure, up by 26 with 7:08 left. Ryan Seasting, you got some things you still need to learn.
59-33. The advantage for the Cougars. Here's another steal in the backcourt. Here's Cox on a drive in, shot up no good. Rebound down to Little. Now it's loose on the court, picked up by Moore, and he'll put it in for 2.
Moore's got 4.
61-33. With 6:45 remaining on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Priest with it in the backcourt. He'll work it to Tom Have. Across it goes to Guthrie. Quick pass down low. Gabe puts it up and in for 2.
His first 2 of the night.
61-35. 6:29 left in the ball game. Cox will bring it into the front court for the Cougars. Right wing Evans holds it there, looking for the lob down to Howard. His shot up is good for 2 more.
Howard now with 17, and you know, I love Cole Howard. I just don't want him to get hurt in the game. You're winning by 28.
6:10 to play. Here's another steal in the backcourt as Cox will get it back. He'll put it up and in for 2.
Cox now with 25.
It's 65-35, which puts in the continuous clock now. 5:55 to play. Apps with it in the backcourt, works it across. Ball stolen away by Cox. He'll give it down to Evans. Shot up is in for two. And a timeout going to be whistled for West Central. 5:47 to play, 67-35, the advantage for the Cougars. We're back after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
5:47 to play, 67-35 advantage for West Central. Looks like Ryan Seasting will call off the press in a running clock fourth quarter. It's good when you're going good. You get your rear end handed to you by somebody at some point who will stare at you and say, remember when?
Or you'll get help from other coaches to show how to beat you.
Here's a pass down low to Guthrie. He'll put it up and off the window and in for two.
Guthrie with 11 on the night.
67-37. There's a lot to be said about having a talented team, and this West Central team, take nothing away from them. Very talented, and they're going to need somebody in the area to challenge them. I feel like Payson Seymour has an opportunity to do that. Liberty may be a team that can challenge them a bit as well.
Clock's not running, and it should be.
Yeah, well, they're not running it here tonight. And now John Shepard says run it.
Guthrie will pick up his third foul. 5:20 left, and they're still not running the clock.
Trying to give him a hint. And Moore to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yep, Moore's got 4 on the evening. First time at the free throw line. 13 of 19 is the squad from West Central. Misses the first.
And West Central will sub with Hughes, Kaufman, Slagle, and Barnett will check in for the shooter if he can. Cox sits down along with Evans, Little, and Howard. Second one by Moore is no good, and Guthrie grabs the board for the Sockies, and they'll allow the sub to come in as Moore will take a chair and Barnett will check into the game.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
That's not part of the rules of the game, but Guthrie picks up his 10th board of the night.
Tomei will bring it into the front court for the Sockies. Right wing, it goes to Guthrie. Out top, Priest. He'll work it over to Gay. Gay with the ball in the corner to Scranton. Out to Guthrie for a three. It's no good. And the rebound fought for. Scranton comes out of that mess with it. He'll work it out to Gay. Sockies won the JV game tonight in overtime. Second time they've gone to overtime in a row in the junior varsity contest.
Won them both.
And now a pass into the paint, and Slagle called for the foul.
Slagle a little slow foot that time, picks up his first, 4th team foul, 3:55 and rolling. Sockies will bring some new people in, and West Central will send somebody else out too, and that is
Peyton Hartley. Yep, Hartley in for Pittsfield. Davidsmeyer, Clemens, Sweeting,
Peyton Hartley.
Reel, and the 5th man Stout.
Peyton Hartley is Bob Hartley, the pharmacist at IHS Pharmacy's grandson.
Here's Sweeting. They'll work it out to Stout. 3:27 remaining in this one. 67-37 West Central on top. They're going to play ISD on Friday, so they won't have a loss in that game. Let's look at what their other part of their schedule looks like. Reel gets it on the wing left side. Then they go to Calhoun. Calhoun has a couple of big boys in Eberlein. And here's Davidsmeyer now with a 3, no good. Rebound run down by Hartley. And then also Nelson. So that'll be a tougher game, and it's at Calhoun. New Berlin is a home game on the 21st, so they could very well go into the Christmas break undefeated.
They will be the #1 seeded team at Waverly. It means they play at 9 o'clock the first day. You get no breaks when you're the first seeded team at Waverly.
Here's Liam Davidsmeyer hustling after a loose ball, but could not secure it. Brad Tomei gives him a high five of approval. Noah Smith going to check into the game. He's a 6'5 junior. He and Slagle are both listed at 6'5, a pair of juniors. Played a lot in the JV contest, and they're going to need those guys to step up for a run next year, but they've got a lot of basketball to play this season, does this West Central squad. And as we told you in the opener, it's a team that, well, here's a ball stolen away by Stout. Turnover number 11 by the Cougars, but it's a team that very well could be playing in the final weekend of the year in Peoria.
A lot of things got to happen till then.
Here's Sweeting for a three, and he'll knock it down. Cameron Sweeting with the tray to make it 67-40. 1:55 left in the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Yeah, and they've got a tough route this year. They go south, does West Central. Here's a ball stolen away by Davidsmeyer now for the Sockies.
He's hustling.
Off to always a hustler. Here's Sweeting again for the three. Sweeting too hard. Rebound run down by Barnett. Then Davidsmeyer trying to poke it away. Barnett runs it down, and he'll dribble it toward the front court. Has picked it up, gets it over to, let's see, is that Hughes out there? It is Hughes, isn't it? Yes, he'll work it down to Barnett, and he's fouled by Clements.
It's Little.
Oh, Little, excuse me. Looked like an 11. They couldn't get him to turn to the side far enough.
Foul that time was
Clements.
On Clements, okay.
1:07 to play, 67-40, West Central on top. Schlegel gets it on the inbounds. Out top to Barnett. You know, Latham Barnett is a 6-foot sophomore, and it's amazing how much of a striking resemblance he has to a couple of brothers that have played in this program.
Good football player this year. Got a chance to see him.
Here's a turnaround shot by Schlegel, no good. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by Little. He's still hustling out there, and I like what Braden Little does for this squad. He's just a junior.
You'll see Little and Moore back another year. Of course, Wesley Hughes. They'll need some of these big guys to go with them, though. Andrew Kaufman will play next year again.
Reel works a pass that's tipped out of bounds by Little. 25 seconds to play. 67-40 advantage for the Cougars. Saki's going to drop to 3-4 on the season. We told you the tough stretch of the schedule. They go to Riverton Friday, have Jerseyville at home on Saturday, so it doesn't get any easier after this. Here's Sweeting with it right side. Free throw line to Clements. Skips it across to Reel. Reel going to try a three. It's good to make it 67-43, and that will be the final in this contest. West Central keeps the perfect season going. They're 6-0. The Sockies drop to 3-4. And we take you to the post-game show. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. We're back with final stats and more after this.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the post-game show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Whether you're planning for retirement, planning for your child or grandchild's college education or just trying to get things in line for the future, Derek Harris, financial advisor for Edward Jones, is here to help. Give him a call at 217-222-7173 or stop by and see Derek Harris at 819 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy. Final score in this contest, a 67-43 win for the West Central Cougars over the Pittsfield Sockies. Sockies dropped to 3-4. West Central improves to 6-0 on the season, and Jack's got to look at some final stats.
18-8 after one quarter, West Central. They led at halftime 37-20, 57-33 after three quarters, 67-43 the final. West Central was 26 of 44, 59%, shot a lot of layups, 4 of 11 from the arc, 36.3%, 13 of 21 from the free throw line, 67.9%. Pittsfield 17 of 38, 44%. So 7 of 19 from the arc, 36.8%, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Pittsfield turned it over 22 times tonight. I think that's the most this season, 12 by West Central. Gabe Cox led the way for West Central with 25 points and 3 rebounds. Ryan Moore had 4 points on the night. Braden Little with 5 off the bench. Wesley Hughes and Peyton Hartley, along with Lathan Barnett, did not score. Second man in double figures was Drew Evans with 14. Cole Howard had 17 with 7 rebounds on the night. Andrew Kaufman, Ethan Slagle, and Noah Smith played but did not score. For the Sockies tonight, Will Guthrie with 11 points and 10 rebounds, so he got the double-double on the night. No points for Joel Clements. Carter Cladd had 8 on the evening. Noah Gay with 2. Cade Tomhay with 6. 5 points for Peyton Apps on the night. A 3-pointer by Nate Scranton. Also 2 points from Cooper Priest and a 3 from Cameron Sweeting on the night. Once again, Will Guthrie with 10 points or 11 points and 10 rebounds on the evening to lead the way for the Sockies.
Visiting now is Socky head coach Brad Tomhay here on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. And coach, you knew coming into this contest, this West Central team really throws a lot of weapons at you on both ends of the floor, and they proved to be a very tough task here tonight.
Yeah, they do, and they know how to score it. They know the concepts that they're trying to get to, and 1 through 5 seem to execute that and know their roles, and they smell blood and they're coming after you. It's very balanced basketball team, very explosive basketball team, very physical basketball team, and I thought for times we competed for a while. We just have to we got to have a sustained effort both offensively and defensively. And I think that comes with comfort and the confidence will get there. And but they sure exposed us in a lot of different ways tonight. I thought our kids kind of body language got to us. We started feeling sorry for ourselves and had some turnovers that didn't need to happen. We got to understand concepts and not getting in foul trouble. You know, at some point you got to back off a little bit so we can keep people on the floor, and just execution, you know, going from one thing, playing at the speed that's necessary to be successful. Right now we're not there.
Gabe Cox looks like a kid. He'd be fun to watch if we weren't having to try to guard him, and he's a tough kid to guard, man. When he gets to the middle of that middle of the defense, he can make a lot of things happen himself and distributing the ball off.
Yeah, we just didn't do it. We just let him do what he wanted, let him get to the middle of the lane and then distribute or get fouled and go free throw line. And we got to find, you got to be able to evolve with the basketball game and change as it's changing and be able to go from one thing to the next. And we're just not there yet. Kids will keep trying. I thought Will had a tremendous game tonight. We got to somehow get 4 more guys to match his energy because he's sure having a heck of a year. And you know, we'll get there.
In the latter part of the first quarter and the early part of the second quarter, actually your bigs kind of got opened in the middle and some passes just a little bit harder than they could handle, but you exposed some things of West Central at that time, and if you can make those things happen, it keeps you in the ball game for a lot longer period.
Yeah, I thought those things were there the entire game. We just got hesitant, and then finally, you know, we started maybe attacking those spots with a purpose and understanding of what's going to be there instead of being hesitant. So second half, we executed it a little better. I thought the first half we missed 4 or 5 point blank layups that could have, I'm not saying we win the basketball game, but it's not a 20-point game at halftime.
I think it makes all the difference in the world. Your three-point shooters looked a little bit more comfortable tonight than they did last Friday, and you've got to have that part of the game. And once again, your JV kids showed they can hit the three, and they're playing some tenacious ball, and sometimes that will help leading into that varsity game, and you got a couple tough ones coming up.
It's a tough week. Yeah, it's a tough week. So, you know, when we ran offense and it went inside and out, and we got some rhythm threes that we didn't make them all, but they looked a little bit better than trying to make a 1 or 2 pass shot. We want them to shoot that. That's part of the offense. That's part of the looks we're going to get. So, we'll keep plugging. Tomorrow's a different day, and we'll be in and work as hard as we can for them and try to get better.
Encourage people to hit the road with you on Friday at Riverton, and then you have a full day of basketball on Saturday. People can get a really good bang for their buck. You're playing, the whole program's going to be featured that day.
Yeah. First, Riverton, as we said, go over and play a very, 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 very good team over there. And then Saturday, we got our JV going with 8:30 at Quincy for start that tournament. And then everybody comes back and we start a 1 o'clock freshman game, followed by a JV game, followed by a varsity game. Somebody thought that was a good idea at one point in time of the scheduling. But, it's good. I mean, there'll be worse things we could be doing than playing basketball. So, hopefully everybody comes out. It'll be a good day. Time to showcase all our kids in one setting, and hopefully we can play well.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
That's Saki head coach Brad Tommy here on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. And the final in this contest, a 67-43 win for the West Central Cougars over the Pittsfield Sockies. West Central moves to 6-0 on the season. Pittsfield, falls to 3-4. We thank Derek Harris, Edward Jones financial advisor, for bringing you the postgame show on Central Illinois Sports. We're back in action with you on the road on Friday as the Sockies travel to Riverton. That's right, road games and all with you on Central Illinois Sports. And they'll be taking on a tough Riverton squad, as we told you, in the, what do they call that? The Hawk Center in Riverton, and it should be a tough matchup, but Brad Tommy and company will go on the road and look to match up there. Final score in this one, a 67-43 win for West Central. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Great Rivers Bank, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, Pike County Real Estate, Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris, Niebuhr Funeral Home, Abney Home Improvement, Real Net and Twine, State Farm Insurance Agent Rod Prentice, Pike County Express, Cascom, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Press Yours on You, Lanham Chiropractic, Mid-USA Landscaping, Steve Smith Painting, Geared Up Custom Apparel and Awards, John Petty & Sons Custom Builders, Gianni's Pizza, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Best Systems Insulators, Matt Hughes Channel Seedsman, Fellowship of Christian Athletes of West Central Illinois, Illinois FBFM Bob Ray, Dear Western Grain Services, and the City of Pittsfield. Along with Bowlers Universe, thank you to all of our sponsors for helping to bring the broadcast to you tonight. This has been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.